Yo, today we got, I've never seen a team fall so fast. Go and like, comment, subscribe, grind 100K during 1 mil. So I guess the 76ers are falling?
This roster in the NBA and are on pace to
well, they
win
do got
20
Pandemic Pete, bro. Pandemic
games.
Pete, bro.
Many
Podcast
at this point
Pete,
want Philly to tank,
him.
but they can't. Their 2025
This is how you rob
first round pick is only top 6
million.
protected, which means if they fall out of that top 6, that pick goes to the Thunder. The Sixers currently have the 8th worst record and perhaps the worst contract in the entire NBA. Paul George has a player option for $56.58 million.
Damn! 2025 you gotta pay him $49 million. Then in 2026 you gotta pay him 50. Bruh. Is he even worth that much? God dang, how much points is he scoring? Bro, scoring 16 points. Damn, he's scoring 16 points. When's the last game he played? Dang, that is crazy, yo. That's how you... Oh, he played Tuesday. Okay. How many points did he score? Bro, at 7 points. Oh my god. That is horrendous. He had 25 points in Wednesday's game, but he had 7 points in the most recent game, which he played the 4th of March. He hasn't played all month. Damn, he hasn't played all month. And they're going to shut him down for the season. 76ers shut down Paul George for the season. Damn, that's crazy. Why?
New Chipotle
he played 30 minutes, got 7 points. 39 minutes, 17 points. 42 minutes, 25 points. 30 minutes, 19 points. Oh my god, this guy is
perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet.
This guy's horrendous. 30 minutes, 19 points. 40 minutes, 15 points. 29 minutes, 17 points. 37 minutes, 2 points? How the fuck do you get 2 points in 40 minutes? 36 minutes, 14 points. 29 minutes, 12 points. 30 minutes, 14 points. What the fuck, bro? You are supposed to be an all-star. 32 minutes, 9 points. 13 minutes, 9 points. 36 minutes, 30 points. That's not bad. 28 minutes, 11 points. 43 minutes, 26 points. You play 43 minutes, all you can muster is 26 goddamn motherfucking points, bro. That's how much they score in a high school game, dog. Ah, yeah, this guy is bad. This guy is bad.
Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
What is going on with this guy? He just got paid $200 million.
Bank of America supports everyone determined to find out what's possible. In golf and in life.
Not that much better.
What would you like the power to do? Bank of America.
Got below load manager.
76ers forward Paul George has been ruled out for the rest of the regular season after receiving injections in his left adductor muscle and left knee. That's what sources told our senior insider Shams Charania. George, of course, signed a 4-year, $212 million max extension with Philadelphia in July, and he played in just 41 games, scored 16 points a night. That's his lowest average in a decade. Now, the 76ers are looking ahead to the draft lottery. Paul George, Joel Embiid out for the season now, so they have a 10% chance to get the number.
Joel Embiid and Paul George are both out. Damn, bro.
In 2028. He is about to turn 35 years old.
This has been
for 76 an absolute disaster. Paul George was a big move that has been a big miss so far. Today, we're also going to be looking at two other huge moves for the Clippers and Nuggets that have had different results. So what's up, Mike here, and Joel Embiid was drafted in 2014. The Sixers have still not made the finals with him, and arguably, their latest move is the worst of all. They didn't draft Jason Tatum, yes. They drafted Mikal Bridges, then traded him on draft night, yes.
Oh, they drafted Mikal Bridges and then traded him.
Jimmy Butler go, yes. Paul George's $50 million a year contract until 2028, though, might be the nail in the coffin here. Unless
they fucked themselves with that. Why would they do that?
The Lakers into taking him, which has been a rumor. Philly is locked into a core where Embiid has a player option for $67.26 million in 2029, while Tyrese Maxey will be paid $46.39 million in 2029. The only player in this big three who is not a walking question mark is Tyrese Maxey, who is the lone bright spot. Maxey is a former 21st pick who is averaging 26.4 points and 5.9 assists per game. He averaged almost 30 points per game in the playoffs last season, but we have to ask, how did we even get here where the Sixers needed a 21st pick to emerge as an all-star to even stay relevant? Can Paul George turn it around? Well, his production has fallen off of a cliff. Last season, PG averaged 22.6 points per game with a 61.3% true shooting percentage. This season, those numbers have fallen to 17 points with a 53.5% true shooting percentage. George
said, fuck it, I got paid. I'm done.
Is the 7th highest paid player in the...
I'm paid more than Kawhi. I'm chilling.
NBA.
Damn, bro. Contracts are insane.
He ranks 75th in points per game, 87th in PER, 161st in win shares per 48 minutes, and 172nd in true shooting percentage. Comparing 2025 Paul George's stats to 2024 Tobias Harris, we can even see that at least on the stat sheet,
Tobias Harris looks like J. Cole.
Not a clear upgrade. Tobias was even more efficient. Now, Tobias Harris himself has been terrible this year. That is true. But the point remains, the Sixers bet it all on Paul George, and he's only getting older.
To be honest, I'm bored playing on a 5. Just don't do enough for me.
Which leads us to, can Joel Embiid turn things around and save them? If injuries were turned off in the NBA, Embiid might have already led Philly to a title. At his best, he's been completely dominant and MVP. But injuries are very real, and because of injuries, Embiid has already struggled as his body normally and unfortunately breaks down by the time the playoffs come. For his career, Embiid has averaged around 3 less points per game.
He doesn't work out, bro. He needs to work out
to the regular season, and his shooting drops
how does your body
4%.
break down?
I don't
want
to bury him. He's out there trying. His knees
he's so big
are just not holding up. And the reality is, Joel is turning 31 this year.
Needs to get a new freaking what's it called?
He's aging like a player in the 1980s, not like LeBron James. Joel played in just 39 games last season and has played in just 13 this season, which means he's on pace to play 25 games this year. Philly's entire future is dependent on Embiid not only playing, but playing at the MVP level he has shown. Even with injuries, the Sixers are 7-6 with Embiid this season, and 8
Steph Curry just looking at him smiling like, I can't even understand you, bro.
He has shown. Even with injuries, the Sixers are 7-6 with Embiid this season, and 8-21 without him. Now, many want to tank and just reset for next year, especially because Jared McCain should be back and healthy. He averaged over 15 points per game as a rookie before he was injured. But what is the incentive to tank if you're going to lose your draft pick? Even if Philly tries to be bad, they have to be worse than Washington, Utah, Toronto, New Orleans, Charlotte, Brooklyn, and Portland.
Damn, that's not happening.
That have been awful, and all teams that are ahead of them in the loss column. Maybe Philly gets lucky in the draft lottery, but as of now, they suddenly look like one of the worst situations in the NBA today. Moving over to the Denver Nuggets. Russell Westbrook has been an absolute maniac since signing with Denver. Not only is he playing at an extremely high level again, but he's been a trash-talking menace.
Oh! Damn. You better box out.
When you're
Damn.
Here's the call of the wild. Have the right fuel to answer. Blue Wilderness Chicken with 30% more protein than Purina Pro Plan Chicken is formulated to give your dog the energy they need to take on the wild with you. Blue Wilderness, stay wild.
Before we continue, guys, I want to...
Oh, Anthony Davis?
Before we continue, guys, I want to...
Oh, he mad? Is Russ mad that he got kicked off the Lakers?
Before we continue, guys, I want to thank DraftKings for sponsoring right now.
You mad that you're not on Lakers no more, bro?
Live betting games. Still join customers in DraftKings for sponsoring. the time due to his struggles to fit in with the Lakers and Clippers. You can decide who to blame there. Russ may be the best comeback story of this season. This year, in the 23 games Russ has started, the Nuggets are 18-5, and in the games he's come off the bench, they are just 10-11. His on-the-court impact cannot be denied. He is fitting in perfectly with Nikola Jokic, and he's shown that the most important thing to him is winning, which gives us a massive question here. After years of hearing the hate, will Russ shut up all of the haters and bring home a ring as a major contributor in Denver? It could happen. Jokic is averaging an absurd 30.2 points, 13.4 rebounds, and 10.1 assists a game with jaw-dropping advanced numbers. He is currently on pace to finish second all-time in win shares per 48 minutes and to set the record for box score plus minus and PER in a single season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been amazing. There's no doubt about that. But personally, I think if Jokic did not already have 3 MVPs under his belt, he would be a no-brainer for MVP. The man is out here setting advanced stat records. And the Russ-Jokic connection has been both incredible to watch and also historic.
I wonder what's his point per average right now. Talking all that, I want to see. What's he averaging? 13 points. You know what? Sometimes the points don't say a lot during the games, but 13 points, bro. Come on, bro. That is crazy. 17, 6, 14. But I guess you got to count the other stats. 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. But he has, look at the turnovers, though. Oh, my God. Look at the turnovers, though, bro. T.O. turnover. 6 turnovers. 1 turnover. 5 goddamn turnovers. 5 turnovers. 9 turnovers. 3 turnovers. 7 turnovers. 3 turnovers. 4 turnovers. Like this is just bro. Like, look at all these turnovers. There's not a game where he doesn't have a turnover. What the fuck? Like the last time he did not have a turnover was. A turnover is basically when you fuck up and you give the ball over to the other team. Yeah. So 0 turnover. The last time he had one was in January. Damn, bro, we're in March, my boy. God damn. God damn. 2 months. Oh no, right here too. Never mind, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, 2 months. No, yeah, I'm good. 2 months. Damn. You see, it's because Denver plays so good that even if he does do a turnover, it doesn't really matter. That's why
he become the first pair of teammates to record triple doubles in the same game multiple times in the same season. Meanwhile, Christian Braun has had a gigantic leap this year. In 2024, Braun averaged.
What's Denver's record at, too? I wonder. What Denver at? Record 47-28. Wow, not that bad. Damn, the Thunder are 62-12. Damn, what the fuck? Damn, yeah, hoopers. Who do they even have? Shai Glizzy, Alexander, Jalen Williams, Chet. Oh yeah, Chet, Isaiah, Jalen Williams, Alex Caruso, Dort, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Carson Wallace. Okay, they got hoops. They got hoopers. Rockets. Who do the Rockets have? What the fuck? Jalen Green. Fred Van Vliet from Toronto. Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams. Okay. Then the Lakers and the Nuggets. Or Nuggets, then Lakers, and the Grizzlies. Ooh, Grizzlies, really? Oh, they got Ja. Ja's back already. I bet. It's gonna be interesting.
7.3 points per game on 46% shooting. This season, he is averaging 14.1 points on 57% shooting. Denver is currently 4th place in the West, and Aaron Gordon has missed over 20 games this year. We know the Nuggets already have that championship confidence in them. All that matters is that they're healthy for the playoffs, and if Nikola Jokic can continue to be the best player in the world, maybe Russell Westbrook ends the year with a championship ring. Finishing off with the Los Angeles Clippers, we know at this point that letting go of Paul George has looked like the right move. The James Harden trade is the controversial decision, which we'll get to, but the biggest question is whether Kawhi Leonard will ever play again at an all-star level. Many have written Kawhi off at this point due to injuries, but it really is not impossible. Kawhi was just second-team All-NBA last season. Then, of course, he got hurt. He only played in 2 playoff games, so the same story played out. But without a star in Kawhi, the Clippers have still placed themselves at 6th in the Western Conference with a 25-19 record, as the rest of the team has stepped up. Norman Powell is averaging 23.7 points a night, almost 10 more points per game than last season. Zubac at the center position has been solid as well, putting up 14.9 points and 12.6 rebounds per game on over 60% shooting, while James Harden has a lot of people in Philadelphia questioning what could have been, because Harden is playing like a borderline all-star. He's averaging 21.2 points, 8.2 assists per game, along with 5.9 rebounds, and maybe Harden with the Sixers never would have worked out, especially because of this.
Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of again.
But at this point, it would not be a stretch to say that Kawhi Leonard could be considered the biggest wild card in the NBA this season. If we were to just take any team, remove their superstar player, and say they are still 25-19 and 6th in the Western Conference, we would say once that superstar returns, they are going to have a real shot at the title. When healthy, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a megastar. In 48 playoff games between 2019 and 2021, Kawhi not only won his second title and his second finals MVP, he averaged 29.9 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game on over 50% shooting in the process. Yes, at this point, that was years ago. Yes, Kawhi is 33 years old and injuries have been adding up, but if we're being honest, Kawhi could just mail it in and sail off into the sunset to the NBA Hall of Fame, and no one would really blame him, because the Clippers are on the brink of a ruin due to trades such as the James Harden trade. The Clippers do not own their own pick outright until 2030. Harden will be 38 in 2028, and he also has a player option next season, so he may not even be on the roster at that point in time. In 2029, the Clippers have just a top 3 protection on their pick, again owed to Philly. It is far from a guarantee that they are going to keep it, even if they had the league's worst record. Piling onto this, the Clippers have minus $67 million in projected cap space next season. This is the roster that they're most likely going to be competing with unless they're able to finagle someone in a deal. It is also the 3rd oldest roster in the league. Kawhi is signed up until the 2027 season, which means Kawhi Leonard returning to greatness is their best hope at not only contending, but again, avoiding catastrophe. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you never miss another video. If you're still here watching, you are awesome, and we all know.
Appreciate that.
And as
awesome.
always,
you're awesome too.
Have an awesome day, and
go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, go on your kid, your new email. Whoop.
Bye, have a great time.